Check, 1, 2. What's up with y'all? You already know it's your boy 215 Got Beats, aka Streets, aka you already know this. Producer's new favorite podcast and the final episode to the first season of Let Me Rap With You. Episode 10. The final episode, the final showdown to the beginning of what's not going to end no time soon. Yeah, I didn't really have one for that for y'all. I really just came up with that one on the spot. So, but you know, like I said, final episode. Appreciate the hell out of y'all, man. 10 episodes. Well, that and the pilot episode that I had with Smash 215, which we're actually getting into, since we're speaking of that. This podcast from the beginning and always and will be also is sponsored by Demolier. You think you're dripping? You ain't dripping until you come shop with us. Make sure you get my guy Smash 215 on Instagram at Demolier Shop. That's DEMOLIR Shop. No underscore, no none of that. Just got something brand new from the guy for the final episode. He said, look, you gotta go out with a bang on the final episode, bro. So, just slid me this drum right before I came to the office. Definitely shouts out to you, big bro. Y'all definitely need to, you got more colors coming in soon, but you feel me. Also, this podcast is sponsored by Major Loops. Looking for some placement worthy sounds, samples, loops, construction kits, drums, 808s, claps, snares, you name it. I can go down the list for you. Shout out to my guy Roy Lux, always. Definitely been looking out, been supporting me from the beginning about this podcast. I told him, because I'm definitely signed with him under some sound shit, but I told him that I had a podcast coming. He let me, sponsor Major Loops from the beginning, and I definitely appreciate you for that, bro. So you definitely the GOAT, for sure. And, this podcast is also sponsored by No Rival Shot. Shout out to my guy, The Mind, from episode 5. He's been sponsoring since then. Been definitely, we've been planning a lot of stuff for season 2. We've been doing a lot, just saying, we got so much planned for the fans just with me and No Rivals for Let Me Rap With You. I can't really, explain it, but let me get a quick intermission. Notice the camera wasn't charging, so definitely wanted to make sure that, we didn't go out getting cut short on this episode. So, I ain't going to bullshit with y'all on that. But, like I said, man, final episode. First off, we can't even start this episode without me even thanking the guests that have already even came here. Poppy, Smash 215, Bluff God, Phils, Cuzzo Key, Lord Jamonti, CJ Chat, YK, 808 The Mob, definitely shouts out to y'all. Trapped Out Danny, Broadway Louie, Attention Whore, Bark, and the Mind himself from, No Rivals. Y'all definitely part of the reason why the first season is going to be as lit as it is. Definitely, got toast to that. You feel me? Podcast wouldn't be where it is without you guys taking the time that y'all took, doing these interviews that I did with y'all, because each episode consists of at least 45 minutes plus. You know how much time that is, taking 45 minutes out your time for somebody? That's a lot of goddamn time. I'll tell y'all right now. It's a lot of time to be taken out for somebody, especially for somebody you really don't even know like that. You didn't even grow up in the neighborhood with anybody, shit like that. Yeah, just a couple of people on social media who understand the vision. So, but y'all know we couldn't go out with this last episode without, one more guest. I thought I was doing this alone. Hell no. And actually, while we're sitting here, rolling and, talking about the ideas and stuff, what I probably will do, and, if I can make this happen, right after I say it in this little part right here, I will probably come up with a little recap of some of my favorite parts of each episode, and I'll do like a little recap video, right before our guest appears for tonight's episode. So, I'm gonna definitely see if I can get that together and make sure I still got the files, to everything. Or, worst come to worst, just get the YouTube MP4, if I had to. But I'm pretty sure, I still got all the files to everything. But, tonight's guest, not only will, we be doing the usual driving all this weed, we're not just gonna be doing the usual like upbringing, the usual shit that we always do, because tonight's guest, not only will we be having a lot of great questions and a lot of great stuff to talk about just on his perspective, but I also have some history with this guy before the podcast even started, before 215 Got Beats even became who he really was. Like, my producer name was still Streets when I still knew homie, for sure, for sure. So like, when I say we got some history, we actually just caught back up, because if anybody noticed, I reneged my old social media pages for just for like lifestyle purposes, and he had followed me on my old Instagram, and my Twitter. He had followed me on the old one, and I just noticed him posting, so I just hit him up on some regular type stuff. Told him I was doing the podcast, and here we are tonight. Strong, a little stuffy. What? Great. Looks like we'll have to worry about that one later. It's cool though. That was just a bonus. So, besides that though, ain't really nothing else to it. We're gonna get to the usual link call, and we're just gonna make it do what it do. So, it's funny. Right before we had got ready and all that, and the reason why I took a little longer, my homie he said, "Can we smoke on the podcast?" I'm like, "Yeah, we can smoke on the podcast." First of all, we doing freaking, we doing a Zoom call. Like, I can't tell somebody to not smoke in their house. That's like I'm not your landlord, so it's like I can't really tell you, what to do in your spot. And of course, everybody know how I get with the shenanigans for the podcast. You feel me? So ain't nothing. Oh, we better do this ASAP. I did not know I had 2% on my phone. Ain't that a bitch? Perfect. So, y'all know. Shit like that. Like I said, man, season 2, man. A lot of people already tell me they're excited for season 2. I don't even have season 2 fully prepared yet. I'm gonna just keep it a beam with y'all. I don't even have season 2 fully prepared yet. And y'all already tell me y'all excited. I ain't even have it fully prepared yet. I got couple of notes. I'm still trying to find all the guests just for season 2. So, oh brody, you better get that now, cause my phone is gonna die. Yeah, so this is not the perfect night to have your phone on 1%. You have to sing the link call through that shit. But hopefully you get it. Worst come to worst, I just hit him up on Twitter with the shit. But there we go. Make sure my phone don't die. At least for the next couple minutes. Once you get the call in, we Gucci on that, because we just going all out this last episode. We just getting lit. You feel me? You know how we do, no script, no none of that. So but the one thing I will say, after y'all do see this episode, if y'all hear me, while I'm still getting guests and all that for the next season, you know, anybody got any suggestions? I'm all ears. Trust me, I don't have it all figured out. So I'm all ears. If anybody ever wants to give me any suggestions for anybody who feels like they can give a voice, shoot. Homie just got the link. I think we already know where that's about to go in the next couple seconds. Anybody watching? Roll one with me. Cause tonight's gonna be a good night. No, I cannot sing. I am trying to. But yeah. Other than that, no. Oh, perfect. Got him coming in. All right. Perfect.
There we go. There we go.
All
Sorry
right,
about that, bro.
Man, look, it's no problem, man. You know, everybody's still learning Zoom this year, so. But you already know, Let Me Rap With You podcast, the final episode, the final Shogun. We got special guest Brandon Chapa in the building. What is up with you, bro?
What's going on, man? Appreciate you having me, bro.
Man, first off, before anything, bro, it's been a spell. And honestly, bro, like it's great even talking to you again, bro. Like on some shit, like it hurts sometimes when I can't catch up with the day ones like that, you know?
Yeah, man, I feel you, man. It has been a minute. I don't think I've talked to you since Drumvault days, right?
Man, my favorite days, man. I miss those days.
Yeah, that shit was a good time, man. Hey, I think Drumvault might be coming back, actually.
I'm ready to say, don't make me have to call Drew because I will bug that nigga tonight. I will bug
There's
him.
nothing. Yeah, man. He's been mentioning it, so hopefully it comes back soon. You know what I'm saying?
Man, he better put that on my nephews that shit coming back. You feel me?
Yeah.
but nah, man. Like, you know, it's been a spell, and you know, actually, speaking of the drum vault, for those of the podcast and you know the producer community who aren't familiar, the drum vault, you know, about a couple years ago, for like that past 3 year span, the drum vault was one of the best sound stores running for about 2.5, 3 years straight. And due to some unfortunate technical difficulties, you know, y'all had to shut down and stuff. So, but you know, some of the greats that have come to that, you know, we might as well shout out some of the guys while we on here. Shout out to Red Beats, shout out my guy Kenai, shout out to Hitter Beats,
Chop God.
Oh, definitely Chop God, man. Definitely slept on. RP our boy Lico Nash, man. Definitely
Yeah,
miss.
man.
I definitely miss Lico on some shit.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Yeah,
Can't forget my brother Hyphonics.
Oh yeah, man. Hyphonics. Who else we got? Ray D Beats, who's also Elefan Beats now. Me and him been doing a bunch of reggaeton beats lately and Afro beats. So shout out him.
Now I gotta follow him because I've been trying to figure out who Elefan was. He kept following me.
Yeah. He was popping up in my stories, and I was like, "Who is this?" And I checked him out, and I was like, "Oh shit, it's Ray D, bro."
Shit. All right, well, if anybody was looking for Ray D, now we just gave y'all that sauce. But
yeah, man.
You know, let's actually, you know, start back from the beginning, not even from the drum vault, but let's start back to, you know, your beginning, you know, because I know you had a story, you know, coming up from Jacksonville before the whole vault and everything.
Yeah, man. Actually, man, turns out I actually grew up in the DMV area.
DMV?
Yeah, man. When I was in 6th grade, really, I mean, when I got into music class, bro, they brought out guitars one week. And after that, man, I was hooked, man. I started taking lessons. And then later on, I started doing some piano lessons. And then I moved down here to Orlando to go to Full Sail University. And then that's really where everything really took off, bro, was after Full Sail, man.
Mm-hmm.
Kind
of like an FKI story on some shit.
Yeah, man. After Full Sail, man, I interned at this little studio out in New Smyrna. And while I was working there or interning there, I didn't really click with the boss. And I didn't really like the engineer life, you know, a lot. I heard a lot of bad stories about it, like the long ass hours you got to work, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. Kind of just being, you know, super locked in the studio.
For sure.
I mean, you know, I just didn't like, that wasn't really, you know, what I wanted to do. But like, you know, after Full Sail, I just got into music production because I took a few classes there.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought myself an MPC and take off from there, bro.
Damn, I'm gonna say start from the MPC. What exact model? Akai?
It was like, at the time, it was the Renaissance. And I remember saying, I was like, yo, man, I've always wanted an MPC. I thought it was so cool, you know. I played with one in Full Sail, not much. I think I only played for it for like one day. But yeah, that shit was dope enough. So I started checking it out on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? And I just saved up some money and eventually got one, you know?
MPCs is life, bro. I feel like MPCs is what really brings out the true potential. I need to get me one again because I used to have one, and then I used to be in this program. I actually had the honor of like Jay Dilla's mother actually brought the MPC to the program. So it was like,
oh, wow.
yeah. So it was like, it was Jay Dilla's like sticker. Like it was, I've never seen such a vintage MPC in my life. So it was like, that's when I started really falling in love with it.
That's sick.
But
That's sick, man. That's dope.
But you know, for those who really don't know, some of the work that you've done, I've noticed, before we even had came up, you had done some early 808 Mafia work and some Soulja Boy work.
Yeah. Well, I actually just collabed with who was it? Fameus out of 808 Mafia. I collabed with him.
Can't be a goat. Go out and try. Shout out my man, Big Fameus. You feel me?
Yeah, man. Shout out Big Fameus, bro. And let's see what else I do. Yeah, the Soulja Boy thing, man. I actually did a collab with a couple of my homies. I'm actually in this like other production group with my homie. We call ourselves the Clef Lab. Shout out Clef Lab, my boy Tony Anthems.
I've heard about the Clef Lab.
Yeah, he's the one who made the flipping keys kits in Drumvault, if you remember those.
If I remember, the Clef Lab had followed me like last year before. I really don't forget like shit like that.
Yeah. So me and him actually got the Soulja Boy placement with our homies MPC Cartel.
Shout out to MPC Cartel.
Shout out to MPC Cartel.
For sure.
And then yeah, man. Then other than that, I've been doing some beats for TV, and
I've noticed VH1.
Yeah, I got some couple on Love and Hip Hop, some on Black Ink Crew, some on ATL Homicide. I think that's it for right now.
Hey, the fact that I say it like this, like that's going outside the box because like, when we talking about film and scores like that, I'm gonna be honest, I won't really be able to get an interview that crazy until I probably get Gummy on the podcast. It's gonna be a minute, but like when we talking about film and TV and scores and stuff, like what's a couple of gems that you can really give like producers like on a like they don't know too much about it and they just starting out and they trying to find a direction somewhere. What's like a good direction you can really give them?
A good direction I would say is find somebody who's already doing it and see if they can teach you how to do it. Because the way I got into it was actually this producer, man. Dude, this was like this is like 5 years ago, man. I gotta look to see who it was. But anyway, I reached out to this guy because I saw on a Facebook post he was showing people how to get their beats on TV, And so I hit him up, it was a little fee. And so I paid the fee. I said, fuck it, why not? See what he has to say.
Consultation,
so
worth it.
Yeah, for sure, bro. And then so turns out enough, me and him actually collabed on a beat after he, gave me the knowledge. And we actually got that beat placed on TV. So that was dope too. Damn, I gotta look who that was, man. But yeah, I mean, really, yeah, man. I would say I haven't checked out Gummy's course yet. I've actually really wanted to, but he would definitely know. I would say definitely go check out his course, man, or find somebody who's already doing it for sure and ask them.
Yeah, one of my guests, Broadway Louie, he's a rapper. He does filming and stuff. He does acting, so he kind of has a better advantage to like his game when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, that's the plug right there.
So the 808 Mafia placement, I know that was like an early placement. Where had that come from?
Yeah, honestly, man, I just paid for a lab with Fameus, bro.
And that early one that came from him as well.
Yeah, I mean that's the only one that we did, and yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the only one, bro. And I never really heard anything back from him after that either, so I don't think it got
I
placed
mean,
on
even with
anything.
investments, and the one thing like I always be telling like certain producers to understand, like the first investment isn't always going to get you there, but like you always got to get
Facts.
somewhere. Like
Yeah, for sure.
I made plenty of, like I said, like this is, if it wasn't for me investing in the drum vault, like as much as I did, like I always tell people, everybody like tell me like, yo, like your sound is that and the third, but like, you know, like
Hmm.
one of my first beat sales, I had, you know, split with you, like when we had got
Yeah,
that first lease,
yeah, I
like people
remember
don't
that.
know, like that's what I'm saying, like,
Yeah,
you
man.
know, if it wasn't for the vault, if it wasn't for you, Drew, and gang, like, you know, even like when I still got MVA Beats old kit on there, like
Yeah, man. I got a couple of labs with him, man. He's killing it right now, man. Shout out NBA, bro.
right after the vault, he went the fuck off. I ain't even going
There he
bullshit. Like
did.
right after the vault, he
I
just went right
I
the fuck
still
off.
I man, shout out NBA, bro. Yeah, man. I actually remember his Instagram, man. He was killing it, bro. He was uploading one beat a day, and each of his Instagram posts was like a different color. I remember that shit, but it was like the same angle, and so
That's
that
why.
definitely caught someone's eye, bro. And so
That's another
but
thing I
yeah,
was
man.
telling. Like I'm actually I'm writing a book right now called Cheat Code Gems, and it's just ways of like, I'm not telling people how to get your traffic. I'm just telling people how you can brand your shit. And like I got one of my homies, shout out to Not Solo. He has a good Instagram page for an example. Like just like how you have your consistent, like, you know, background with the simple, you
Hmm.
know, font text, like
Right.
that consistent imagery is a way to also attract your traffic. Not even for a B cell, but like somebody might come back the next time you do it because it's like, oh, it's just like the last joint. I recognize this.
Yeah. Recognition, man. That was actually, man. It's funny you said that. One of my homeboys, Ben's Music. Shout out Ben's Music, bro. He actually was like, "Yo, man, I see your kits all the time, and I know it's yours because of your the consistent, cover art that you have. It's the same thing, but it's just different pictures and stuff. So yeah, man, definitely, bro, definitely important.
Man, the kits is one thing I really wanted to get in because, you know, and coming into the final episode, like, you know, I like to tell y'all, like, I don't brag a lot. I don't brag a lot. But this is one episode where I'm gonna, like, bro, I know you seen this coming. This is one episode where I'm gonna have to talk my shit because like everybody talk about you know, the hi-hat gods and shit like that.
Yeah,
When it came to be honest, even like probably the only person I probably give is probably TM and Lex, probably
man,
before you, but you was
damn.
one of the like original like saucers of the hi-hat before like I really came in, and then like you started putting me on and like on to like how the hi-hat's supposed to go, and then I started going crazy, and then like, you know, like a lot of people don't realize like that shit really, like the new generation of hi-hats really came from us and like a couple of others.
Yeah, man, for sure, bro. Hey, I appreciate that, man. TM,
I still got Cloud9 and Fuego in my FL to back that up if anybody wants to.
yeah, yeah, man, for sure, man. Yeah, I appreciate that, bro, for sure, man. Yeah, man, hi hats, man. I mean, they got crazy, man. Now they're a little more simpler, wouldn't you say?
I say it like
Like,
this.
like, like the more popular songs. I think they're a little more simpler.
I wish I can give the credit to the person who said this on Twitter a couple days ago. If I find the tweet, I will post it. If I find the tweet, I swear I will credit you. And you know, if you hear the podcast, please reach out to me. But he has said the two-step hi-hat keys, that's what's getting the
Mm.
hits. Let's keep
Yeah,
it real. That's what's getting the hits. The simple two-step hi-hat keys. Like,
boom.
we came from like the Pyrex type Johns and all that. But nowadays, like I've been,
Yeah,
you know, I to this day I still work my 9 to 5. I listen to radio for 10 hours a day.
nice.
And Power 99 consists of mostly hip hop and R&B. And even in the R&B, like the hi-hats are becoming like, you know, simpler.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to start making two-step hi-hat kits, man, because that's the hot thing right now, man. But yeah, honestly, man, I like it, bro. I like the groove, bro. I think it's dope.
if you want to keep it honest, what's hot with you is your Omni packs.
Yeah, appreciate
I've
that,
been hearing a
bro.
lot of people talking about those Omni packs. Like what made you set yourself different with these Omni packs from everybody else?
Damn, that's probably my favorite question right now, bro.
I gotta
honestly,
ask.
bro. Honestly, bro. I made a post about this the other day on Facebook. Honestly, bro, I just made sounds that I thought were cool. That's it. And I'm into horror movies and stuff. So I like that dark sound. I'm into I was always into those dark trap beats, you know what I'm saying? Growing up and stuff. So just that dark sound, man, it just like stuck with me. I like it. I just try to, provide like a dark, lo-fi-ish kind of sound, That's kind of my thing, I always said. But I mean, yeah, man, other than that, just it was stuff that just sounded cool to me.
For sure. But honestly, I feel like the dark trap. I mean, a lot of people like I miss the dark trap. I feel like it's slowly coming back, but it's gonna take its time because it's so many other genres that's taking over right now that there's room
Yeah,
for
for sure.
everything. There's room for
Yeah,
everything,
I miss it too, man. I'm not gonna lie.
man. So honestly, like I just want to trace back like how did you even get into the drum vault in the first place? Because I know Drew was recruiting everybody. I know he wasn't just like saying, "Oh, I'm going to get this, that, and the third." I know he recruited everybody through submission. So you had gotten your way in through that.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I saw they were recruiting. I had no idea who they were, and they were just looking for kit submissions. And like just at that time when he was doing that, uh, I actually released 100 loop kit and 100 loops loop kit, and it's called the Red Rum. You can still get it. And I just sent it to him,
Do I still
and
have Red Rum? I'm gonna have to
you
look.
might, you might. That was my first kit ever on Drumvault too.
Yeah, I
That's the
know.
one that made it on there. So yeah, I sent him that,
I
and
have to have it because I won the all kit bundle contest, the very first one.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, man.
For anybody.
Dang, good
Yeah,
times, good
the all
times.
kit bundle. Yes, I'm the one who won. Anybody who was in that drum vault all kit bundle. Yes, I'm the one that won. I'm sorry. Hate me for life. Yes, I got the stash load in here still got
That's
the
what's
stash
up.
load. It's crazy. I don't even have Omnisphere. I still got the banks in here. Still got the
Yeah.
banks.
What happened to Omnisphere? You trashed it?
I never had it.
Oh, for real?
To this day, I'm gonna keep it a being. If I make melodies, I still use stock VSTs. Well, now I use one shot.
Word.
Now I use one shot kits because I have VSTs to modulate them. But I really just
Mhm.
like to use stock VSTs. I'm still old school. I like to if you ask me, I still use Citrus,
Hmm.
Toxic Biohazard, GMS. I'm trying to I'm trying with
Classics.
autogun. I'm trying with autogun. Like it's
Autogun?
sometimes it takes a couple times for you to listen to it, but autogun just don't be getting it for me sometimes.
Man, I've been into. I've been using like Electra. I've been getting into Serum, a lot of Arturia stuff. Yeah, they got some cool sounds in there, bro. But I'm still sticking with Omnisphere, bro. I still fuck with Omnisphere, bro.
Yeah, I probably will still get Omnisphere at some point, but honestly,
Hmm.
I never had Nexus, so I still want Nexus. That's funny.
Yeah,
I always used it whenever I was at another studio, but I never had it for myself.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I kind of want to get the new Nexus, man. They got some cool sounds in there. So
I have not seen the new Nexus. I have to look that up actually.
yeah, I heard they put like the old sounds in there with it, and then they added some new sounds.
Oh, they better not have because I'm going for those old sounds.
Yeah, I think they
I
did that.
still got I think Drew had a Nexus 2 expansion bank from the
Yeah.
drum vault. I still have it. So that's why I said, please
Oh yeah,
don't let me get those old sounds. It will be trouble.
that was in the free kit, right? I remember that.
I think it was the free kit. Summer Winds was the free kit because that was the first kit. The
Yeah,
first kits that I ever brought from the drum vault was Racer X, um,
I forgot who did that one.
Vice City, Vice City.
Mm.
Kenai
Damn,
did Bermuda.
damn.
Bermuda was by Kenai.
Yeah, I remember that.
And your first hi-hat kit, which was
That
Cloud
was,
Nine, I think.
was it? I think it was Fanta.
It was either Fanta or Cloud Nine. It might have been.
Someone else did Cloud9. I did Fanta, Fuego, Pulse.
Then it had to be Fanta because I didn't get Fuego
Yeah.
until later.
Yeah, Fanta was the one that actually Fanta was the one that Cardiac got. Shout out Cardiac.
Yeah, I know what's the name? Fuego. I had bought that after I won the bundle. I bought that separately because it's like Brandon dropping another hi-hat kit.
Yeah, man.
Damn it.
Yes, sir. Got to keep them hi-hats coming for y'all, man.
Yeah, I definitely got it. I've been honestly, I've been using my hi-hats for so much. I definitely gotta send you mine. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just so selfish. I be wanting to because I be wanting to drop the kid again, but I be sitting there like, no, they don't deserve this. Y'all don't deserve this. Y'all don't deserve this. That's why I'm just sitting there like, you know what? Maybe I should wait because it's like, I think I'm gonna really just keep practicing melodies because once I'm known for actually having hot melodies and shit, then I'll probably hop back in that shit because I know where my hi-hats is with shit. I know who's using my shit, so it's it don't matter. I'm cool with that shit. But
yeah, man.
Honestly,
share the love, bro. Share the love, bro.
I want to, man, but they don't want to be showing love back, man. And it's I get it sometimes. You're not supposed to do it for it to get it back, but these hi-hats, I could change some of y'all lives. I could change some of y'all lives with these hi-hats. So it's
make that quick bounce.
I ain't gonna lie. Let me have my hi-hat kit with Pyrex in the studio. You gotta see this joint real quick. But speaking of that, man, just on some, I'm not even going to call this a marketing gem. I have just been noticing with each week, you getting a new underground artist or a new internet artist with, every release. What has been your strategy? Just been working with new artists. Is it, just marketing ads or just been emailing?
Yeah, honestly, man, it's been, reaching out to artists, connecting with artists, man, and honestly, man, giving them some free beats, bro. Basically, I set aside a couple of free beats and I gave that to every artist. And then all these artists started coming back. Some of them came back and they all were like, yo, we got these songs we're releasing now and we're going to, put you on the publishing, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, shit, all right, cool. And I wasn't even asking them for publishing,
For sure. And that's lit. Now, with the one question that producers might have with that angle. Now, a lot of artists got these beats. If the situation comes to where two artists use the same beat and they want to get in that same exact situation, what would be to come down to that and how would you solve it? Because I'm pretty sure the artists would want to know this end too.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, really whatever lease you have still holds up, So if some other artist comes along and buys the exclusive and you take it off your site, well, they that's theirs now, but you still have your lease for you still have your lease. Yeah, so you can still do what you do.
It's crazy. I was actually deciphering that with so I'm really not supposed to be giving this news to y'all, but y'all will probably find out. Y'all will probably find out by the time the episode drops. But I'm re-releasing some old music that I had did in my rap days, and I'm still trying to catch up with certain probably 2 or 3 producers for certain splits, but at the same time, I had never distributed these songs, and one of the contracts I have 10 years to the lease, so. Would I still have in right to upload and monetize and distribute it until the 5,000 units are up? Because in the MP3 lease of his contract, because I still remember the contract offhand because it was an MP3 lease. It said that my units were allowed up to 5,000 streams. So even though I'm still trying to catch up with him, I have no way to get in contact with him. Would I still have that right to still upload until the units are up?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not an entertainment lawyer, but to my understanding, yeah, you can still use, because you still have the lease agreement. So
I still have the lease. I still have the
so
email. Like,
whatever the lease says, you can do.
yeah, sometimes I just, when you have we had a relationship outside of Lisa. So,
Yeah.
at the same time, it was like, I have no way of getting in contact with him. And I did
Right.
research, on all of his like producer aliases and see if like any of the artists he worked with had dropped with any of the beats. Now, one person had brought
Mm-hmm.
one exclusive to us, he brought one exclusive to one beat that I at least. But
Mm-hmm.
luckily, I had lost the song in my old drive, so it was kind of a win-win situation.
Yeah.
So, but everything else, I have no trace. I see nobody, with the use of those beats yet.
Right. Right. So yeah, man. I mean, I would just use it, until you
And
go above
luckily,
whatever
with
your
the
lease terms are.
and then also with the distribution that I have,
Mm-hmm.
even though I already distributed it with Amuse, if let's say for example somebody had found out about it and they want to get the splits to it, I can go on the desktop app and redo the splits if I have to, and they'll let me resubmit the splits, and then they'll make sure they'll get their thing too.
For sure. For sure. For sure.
So that is also the good end on my situation at the same time.
That's
So
what's up.
that's it. I know I can do this on some end, but at the same time I don't want to disrespect. But even if something
Right.
does happen, I have a back end result.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm.
So you know, and I'm pretty sure some artists have definitely just gotten that gem with some old beats that they probably leased.
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, use that lease up, man.
Mm-hmm.
You got the lease. There's a reason you have it. It
Yeah,
says
that's
what you
what.
can and can't do.
Yep, that's what I always tell my clients. Like, look,
And like, for coming from there, and though they probably, they're like, damn, I gotta, read this contract. I mean, like, if you got it from BeatStars, that contract is pretty straightforward. So, and it's not
I
that
got it
long
from
at all.
BeatStars.
Yeah, see, and it's not even that long at all. So
This is way
it just
before
takes
track
like
training. This is way before track training Airbit. Like Airbit probably just came
track
into the.
train, track train. I had a couple beats on track train. I think I still do, man.
You gotta try their landing page, bro. Especially for somebody of your status, you definitely need to try their landing page.
Yeah, I need to check them out. I haven't even gone on that website since they opened, bro. I remember hearing about them on
You
Twitter.
need to see the goddamn upgrades they got, bro.
Yeah, I'll check them out, man. I'll check them out. I've been on BeatStars heavy, man, trying to, just do shit on there, but I'll
I
definitely
will
check them
get
out.
back on BeatStars for the sake of my label. I want my production team to have a BeatStars.
Yeah, BeatStars. I like BeatStars, bro.
Yeah, because my production team, and I have like two divisions of production teams now. Actually, shout out to the Metropolis Academy. Love you guys. And like we're just a Discord group, but I'm also going to use the BeatStars that have them because they also have BeatStars as well. So it's like problem solved. Everybody got splits.
Yeah,
Everybody getting money
yeah, for sure. Hell yeah, man. Share the love.
for sure. And speaking of sharing the love, man, like what's like your next plan for like kits and stuff that you plan on putting out for the public?
Uh, I'm actually about to drop a Halloween one on Halloween. It's gonna be a new 50 patch bank, and it's called 31 Ghosts. And then I also got a new all pads bank that I'm working on. And
I need that
I'm
for a
gonna,
birthday present, my nigga. My birthday next month. I need that for a birthday present.
I'll hook you up, bro. I got you for sure. Just shoot me a DM.
You already.
But other than that, man, just working with artists, sending beats out, and making beats, man.
For
Kits
sure.
and beats.
For sure, for sure. Have you tried to get a knack back with engineering again, or you said nah?
Honestly, man, nah. I'm doing mastering though, if y'all need mastering. But engineering and mixing, nah, not right now, bro.
For sure, for sure. With
Yes, sir.
mastering, like I'm mixing, but I'm about to use Lander for mastering for the current moment until I get better at mastering. Because Lander has they have great algorithms.
Yeah, actually, that shit's pretty surprising, man. Fucking, I saw this video.
It came a long way.
Yeah, for sure. Because they did a comparison with a mastering engineer and Lander, and I mean, personally, I like the human version, you know, but Lander was fucking close, bro. I was surprised. I was like, oh shit.
That's why I said until I know I get up to that knack to where I need to be. That's why I said I'm
Hmm.
gonna probably use Lander
Yeah, man.
for the time being.
Yeah, man. Whatever you can do to make your sound, you know, sound better, definitely do it.
Man, so how you been dealing with COVID, man? Like, you know.
Man, lots of movies. Me and my girl just chilling, eating food, and I'm just been making beats, bro, and kits, bro. Just working hard, man.
For sure. Like I want to start making kits because like I'm trying to get over that steep of like, just stop doing drums and like start doing melodies and shit. So like I'm
Yeah,
I'm just starting to like get over that steep, but it's still like, damn, like I don't want to do this shit some days. You feel me?
yeah. Hey, that's how it be, man. Like sometimes, bro, with like kits and stuff, man. I just come back when like I feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like sometimes, man, you gotta step away. Like I remember, yo, when I was starting out, I would make beats, you know, every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like wears you out. You know what I'm saying? And like a lot of the beats, you know, you don't really like, maybe they don't sell, but anything you put out, bro, anyone could like. You know what I'm
We'll
saying?
keep it a
So
bean. I just sent somebody a beat today I didn't like for shit, but fuck it. I just sent it anyway. He probably won't like it,
yeah,
but I said fuck it. Like I
yeah,
sent it anyway.
yeah. And that's the attitude you gotta have, bro. Fuck it, just send them out, bro. Like you
Yeah, like
never know
honestly, I just been
what the
having that
fuck can
fucking
happen, bro.
yeah, like
Never
I
know
just
what can happen, man. I
yeah,
had this
cause
one
like
guy. Yo, check this out, bro. I had this one guy. This was recently. I posted this beat, and it's called "Say Less." You can check it out on my Instagram. Dude commented on it, told me that it was like a really terrible beat. Right? I deleted the comment, you know, whatever. But it was funny because a couple days later, somebody hit me up and was like, "Yo, man, how much for the exclusive?" And I was like, "Oh shit." I was like, "Well, you know, I told him the price, but I haven't sold it yet." But yeah, man, you never know what can happen, man. Send those beats out, upload those beats that you
at
think
least
suck.
he asked.
Yeah,
I
man,
give him
for
that
sure.
credit.
Yeah, for sure, man.
You will
So I mean,
you
yeah,
you willing to ask shit. I mean, you might get the answer you want, you might not. So I give him the credit for even asking.
yeah, for sure. But
I'm going to say any besides the possible resurrection of the vault. I'm definitely gonna have to get Drew on that, and I'll get him for season 2. But
yeah, for sure.
collab wise, you Drew or anybody back from the vault crew still working together?
Yeah, man. Fucking me and Ray D, Elefan beats now. We've been making a bunch of Afro beats. We've made a couple recently. I collabed with Hito recently. Uh, yeah, man. Other than that, no, not really anyone else. But we've been talking. You know, you know, I show support. We all show support to each other and stuff. Still.
I had just caught up with Kenai a couple days ago.
Yeah, I haven't talked to Kenai in a minute. I gotta
Man,
hit him up, man. Shout out Kenai, bro.
moving, man, doing that studio shit, man. Proud of you.
Yeah, man. We were just I was actually just in a Discord call with Drew and all them a couple days ago, bro. We were all just chilling. That shit was cool.
I ain't know Discord do calls.
Yeah, video and audio.
Oh shit. I might have
Yeah,
to call the academy one day, but that shit lit then. But look,
yeah, it's good quality.
oh shit, that's lit then.
Yeah.
Um, so besides the plans that you got left for 2020 and 2021, who are some of the artists that you got on your list that you try and get with? It don't matter if it's underground or major. We can go on both sides of the spectrum.
I mean, really, man. I'm just looking. I mean, I'm still working, you know, with artists that have been, you know, copping beats for me for a while. We're still working. I'm still working with them. I'm actually working with this really dope artist out in Cali. His name's Play Riley. Shout out Play. You can check him out on Instagram and all that.
For
Me and
sure, for
him
sure.
got he actually got a song. Me and him actually got a song. He told me today that we're about to drop in a couple
I had
weeks.
seen that in the stories earlier.
Yeah. So and actually me and him did a whole tape recently as well. You guys can check that out on Spotify.
What's the
Um,
tape called? Cause Oh damn, 1%. What's the tape called?
Damn, man. Name slipped my mind, but it's a red cover.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good to say I forgot I got Spotify on my computer. So
Yeah,
thank
check
God.
it out.
Play. I'm trying to see, search it up. Just so our fans can also know as well.
Yeah, for sure,
Riley
man.
spelled RILEY.
LEY.
Okay. Okay, so I found the artist page. For anybody looking for Play Riley, it's spelled the way it is. PLAYRILEY. Um, let's see. You said it was a red cover, right?
Yeah.
Was it called let me see.
It's the EP. It's like 4 or 5 tracks.
4 or 5 tracks. Let me see.
Yeah, not
Swerve
bad,
Way.
man. That's it.
Swerve Way. And it's spelled SWERVV way.
Yes, sir. Check
I
it out.
bet.
There's some dope tracks on there, man.
Shout out to Fox Montana. See, he got a feature on here.
Yes, sir. Shout out Fox.
I definitely. Because I got a broken L here, so I'm gonna repair that. Repair
Yeah,
that little.
that's the worst.
Yeah, I'll repair that little buddy later and probably roll to that shit. But
What you like, backwoods?
yeah, yeah, you know.
Yeah,
I
I like
mean,
backwoods from time to time.
backwoods and raw paper. So it's like, you
Yeah,
know,
I was just gonna say that.
for sure, for sure. So, you know, if the vault does come back, you know, the way it does, man, like, you know, more Omnisphere banks, or you gonna go back to the hi hats?
Yeah, man, more Omnisphere banks, man. I'm still pushing out kits, man. If you want to check out all my kits, man, I got some new ones on my website.
I'm
I'll have to
definitely
send you
glad.
some, bro.
I still got all the old Luke. What's that Luke kit? That flat Earth theory.
Oh yeah, flat Earth theory.
I'm not done using that. Like, I'm not done. I still probably got like 20 more loops to use out of that.
Yeah, there's some dope loops in there, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, I'm curious. I still got that, and it was like I said, it was one joint that you and I think you and Chop Guy had did it. It was like a
Oh
collab
yeah,
joint. I think it was like back.
yeah.
I think it was actually called
It was
Backwoods.
called Backwoods. Yeah, the
Yeah,
first ever stem kit / loop kit.
and collab kit at the same damn time.
Yeah, no, it was pretty funny. Me and him were actually supposed to do a whole stem kit, you know, with the stems and MIDI. And there was like a miscommunication, and I did only loops, and he did the stems and MIDI.
I mean, it's all good. The kit still came out lit, and I definitely still want to get back to that one because I had used one joint for that, but I had never. I don't think I ever put the beat out or anything. I probably just might go back and redo it.
Yeah, the kit
But
was fire, bro. It was a dope ass kit.
man,
I
but it
actually
was
used one of those. I used one of the loops recently, actually. So it was dope.
for sure, for sure. But man, it was dope having you for this episode, man, and it was dope ending off the season. And I definitely gotta make sure that I give you your credits when I re-upload one of my old songs that I did because you had actually did the hi hats for them Johns.
No
So
word. Appreciate it. Hell yeah,
yeah,
man.
definitely
Definitely
gotta
want to
give
check
you
that
credit.
out.
But
Yeah, man. Appreciate you having me, brother.
man, it was great catching up with you, bro. Because especially to end off the podcast, catching up with day one type shit, and
Yeah.
get his fucking hi-hat MIDI kits if you're not gonna get mine, people. I am not fucking playing with y'all because y'all talking about y'all the hi-hat guys. I'm like I said, I did not want to go back to it, but my temptation. I'm
Appreciate
sorry.
it, man. Appreciate it, bro. Hell yeah, man.
Y'all want y'all hi-hats, come to me at Chapper. But y'all already
Yeah,
know.
appreciate it, bro.
Appreciate the fans. Appreciate you, Brandon Chapa. Let Me
man.
Rap With You
Thanks for having me.
podcast. The end of season 1. We will see y'all season 2. And we are out of here, bro. Peace.
Peace out, man.
You
Appreciate
already.
it.